a girl notices something strange on the subway. A branded handbag appears on an empty seat. What puzzles Annie is that this is the fourth time she has seen this branded bag. After a moment of hesitation, Annie decides to take the bag, but her honest intention almost cost her life. Annie plans to turn the bag into the lost and found, but the staff had already left work. She has to take the bag back to her apartment for now. Her friend eagerly opens the bag. She discovers a stack of cash inside. They could use the money for a spa treatment, but Annie firmly disagrees with this idea. After all, honesty is a basic moral principle in life. Annie arrives at the suburban address shown on the ID card. An elderly woman opens the door. She's surprised to see Annie bringing the bag from so far away. The woman appears very surprised. She warmly invites Annie in for coffee, but while they are chatting, a strange noise comes from inside the house. The woman hurriedly gets up and goes to the piano, tells the wall please keep it down, to prevent the noise next door from disturbing their conversation. The woman even plays two tigers on the piano for Annie. But what Annie doesn't expect is that the woman is playing piano just to cover up the sounds from the room. Annie learns that the woman's husband passed away long ago, and her only daughter is studying abroad. She plays the piano whenever she thinks of her husband. Annie looks at this lonely woman before her. She thinks of her own deceased mother. Later, the woman keeps Annie's phone number, promising to chat again when there's a chance. But that very night, the woman calls Annie, inviting her for a walk in the park the next day. They become like old friends. Soon they're sharing everything with each other. But every time she returns home, the woman checks Annie's social media accounts, wanting to know about Annie's daily life, learning about all her interests and hobbies. As time passes, Annie becomes addicted to feeling cared for. Even when friends invite her to gatherings, Annie directly refuses. This leaves her friend feeling frustrated. Although reluctantly, her friend still warns her to be careful. What if this person is a big scammer? They have a serious disagreement over this. One day while having dinner at the woman's house, Annie discovers a secret in the woman's cabinet. Inside are dozens of identical bags neatly arranged. Each bag contains the same ID card, with a note showing a name and phone number on the back. What surprises Annie is that her own name and number are among them. Suddenly, an inexplicable fear overwhelms her. Annie hurriedly says she needs to leave early. The woman doesn't try to stop her, but at the door, she finds it's locked from inside. The woman tells her the key is nearby. Annie opens the door and quickly runs home. Her friend is also shocked upon hearing this, but neither of them knows what the woman's real intentions are.